the technical difficulties, but what I'm noticing is if I receive somebody try to contact me, whatever, it turns it mutes everything. So I hope y'all can hear me now. Um, I'm gonna start doing this from my actual computer. Then I don't have to worry about the technical difficulties, whatever. But I'm gonna I'm gonna just put it up when it's done. So sorry for everybody that was on here. Had a bunch of people on and had to start over. But we're gonna keep the ball rolling. Eliminate stress and fear. Stress and fear are distractions. They're a waste of time, energy, and creative imagination. It actually creates imaginary problems. Fear is a lie that usually only becomes real when you give it power. Write down one thing you are afraid of. Write a possible positive outcome that could happen instead. Each morning, ask yourself, what solution can I focus on today instead of stressing? So instead of stressing, focus on what you can focus on. Worry about what you can actually do and complete. And a lot of times, fear is conjured up in your mind, and it only becomes reality when you give it energy. Whenever you focus on something, that's what's going to happen. If you constantly focusing on the negative outcome, you will receive a negative outcome. That's as plain as simple as that. This is the affirmation side, the motivational things that'll keep you focused while you're reading the book. Again, you're reading the King Fyz Perspective #1 Life Guide Workbook, available on Amazon and also through the site. You can Google King Fyz Perspective and get access to all that. Make sure you follow Fyz Cast. This episode is brought to you by Health Over Everything. Shout out to Whole Clothing. And also brought to you by Fyz Fruits. Make sure you get your healthy food today. Fear and stress are illusions you feed. Stress and fear drain your energy and slow your progress. When you obsess over them, give them power, fear is misused, is a misuse of imagination. Damn, I'm tongue tied. That's what happened when you trying to say something and you're thinking about something else while you're trying to say it. No, it's not. Um, but it was like something happened, and I'm all right, cool. Had to get my mind right. You know how you trying to do something and you got stuff to take care of, but you got like real life things going on in the back of your head that you organizing. So I just compartmentalize something real quick. So now I can get back to it. All right, I'm focused now. I'm ready. We're gonna take it from the top. This is the affirmation page on the King Fyz Perspective #1 Life Guide Workbook. This is actually page 74. I'm skipping around, but we're gonna get right into it. Take it from the top. Fear and stress are illusions you feed. Stress and fear drain your energy and slow your progress. When you obsess over them, you give them power. Fear is a misuse of imagination. Pay attention when your mind starts to create worst case scenarios and what ifs. Stress often comes from worrying about outcomes you can't control instead of taking actions that you can take. Write it down because writing it down weakens the emotional grip on what you need to overcome. Use the time and energy for positive steps towards your goal instead of fear and stress. Positive thoughts deserve more attention than negative thoughts. Ask yourself, did fear distract you? What would you do if you weren't afraid? What would you be able to do even if you were afraid? You realize fear is just a doorway, not a dead end. Imagine positive outcomes instead of the bad ones. Because whatever you focus on will likely come true. So that's true, because earlier when I first started, I was focused on, I was like, dang, I don't want nobody to call me to mess up my stream and put it on mute. And I inadvertently manifested somebody to call me and throw it off. So what I also want to remind y'all, when y'all thinking about things and focusing on things, make sure you put the energy on what you actually want and not what you don't want. If you don't want it to happen, there's no reason to focus on it. For some reason, people say, oh, this person is not going to be mean today. That is actually sprinkling doubt sauce into whatever you actually want. So whenever you talk about something, talk about what you actually want, the outcome you really want. And I'm from Philly, of course, Philly, where I am from. You gotta be an 80s baby to really know that song. 9 times out of 10, y'all probably have no clue about the Beanie Siegel and Eve John. But nonetheless, Philly is where I'm from. All right, so we get back to the book, and we gonna read this part right here. There's some questions on here, so if y'all got some responses and all that, make sure y'all put them in. Let's get interactive. All right, focus on what elevates you. Only invest time and energy into things that grow you mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Make 2 columns. This is the activity. These is the exercises. They have exercises in the book. So, and every section is exercises for you to answer questions and everything. The book is designed for you to investigate yourself and figure out some things about yourself to help you improve yourself. So this exercise is to make 2 columns. On the left, list everything that helps you progress in life. And on the right, everything that's holding you back. Then circle the items on the left and double down on them, and then draw a line through the ones on the right and eliminate them from your daily routine. Now I'm gonna get into the affirmational side of the page. Yeah, you should build a pub. Pubs are the jam. Let's go. Excuse me. Let's let go of what no longer serves you. Detach from negativity, distractions, and time wasters. Stop giving energy to things that aren't aligned with your growth. This will help you amplify your strengths and build momentum in areas that assist your progress and purpose. Stop entertaining negative things, and positivity will grow by default. Intentionally work towards peace and alignment in order to reprogram your focus. Straight words. So, pretty much in this section, I mainly want you to understand how to focus. How to focus on the things that you actually want and not focus on the things you don't want. A lot of us sprinkle doubt sauce, season our desires with doubt sauce, I would say, where you, instead of you saying what you want, you're thinking about all the possibilities and reasons why and how and the things that could actually go wrong instead of thinking of the things that actually go right. So focus on what's going right in your life and everything will be all right. Now, my biggest thing with streaming and everything is I want more interaction, and I get a whole lot of DMs and things like that on the back end. So now I'm just working on engagement of what exactly do I need to say to my audience for them to actually respond and comment, because everybody talks to me on the back end, but no one actually interacts while we're talking unless I'm on Bigo or something like that. But whenever I'm doing a live and it's just streaming and typing, it's just, I don't know. I have not understood it. I think I put too much energy, like I said with the energy, I put too much energy on being concerned about that. And I think that's the reason why it's functioning how it's functioning. But nonetheless, that is not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is the King Fyz Perspective #1 Life Guide Workbook. Google King Fyz Perspective book, ebook, and audio book. It's available now. Make sure you check it out when you get a chance. Also, make sure you check out Health Over Everything. Whole clothing is now available. Fyz fruits are now available. We actually just finished creating a new hydrational drink. I know everybody been hearing about the big craze about okra water and everything else. So we actually have a coconut okra water with tamarind seeds, which is very good and hydrational, full of benefits. We also have detox cubes, we have detox pops, we have juices, ice cream, yogurt now, water ice, pretty much a little bit of everything. But right now, we're gonna close this up. Um, and next month it is round 3. That'll be the third time we do it for this particular book. So we'll get into it next month. As we go, we'll get more and more interaction, and I'll figure out more things to make it a little more entertaining for you guys. But being as though I am simul streaming on multiple platforms, I kind of like jump here, jump there. So I'll jump on and jump off of the different ones. Um, I need to go on to the next platform as well. I try to make sure I do all of the platforms I'm going to do within that same hour, where just you can kind of just be in the rhythm with it within that hour, unless it goes over and I have more interaction or engagement that causes it to go over. But thank you for taking the time to check out the King Fyz Perspective Epic Book Club. We will be back next month on the first Wednesday, once at 9 a.m. and then again at 6:15 p.m. Make sure you check out King Fyz Perspective, Google King Fyz Perspective, check out Fyz Cast, check out Fyz Fruits, and check out Health Over Everything, Whole Clothing. And I will see y'all the next time. I appreciate everybody that stopped past. I appreciate all the support that y'all been giving and everything. And I'll see y'all on the next run. Take care. Enjoy life.